New video from CAL FIRE showing smoke and flames from what has quickly become the biggest wildfire in California. Welcome to ABC 10 News at 5. I'm Devin Truby. Thank you for making us a part of your late Saturday afternoon. Now, we hope you're enjoying this cool weekend. Meteorologist Carly Gomez will tell us how long this cool down will stick around in just a few minutes. But first, we're tracking the park fire.
So the crews are out there working hard. They're still trying to go direct on this. We're having great success today as that fire lays down. With that fire laying down, our crews are strong and going out there and getting this while the weather is in our favor.
Finally, a better day on the fire lines as crews of more than 2,000 firefighters are making progress on the fire in Butte and Tehama counties. More crews are on the way as they try to keep it from getting bigger, but it has gained more than 100,000 acres in less than 24 hours. Here's what we know right now. The park fire has now burned more than 350,000 acres. Let's let that sink in for a moment. 4,200 structures are still threatened, and at least 134 structures have been destroyed. Some of those are people's homes. Now, this fire sparked Wednesday afternoon. Officials say the fire was started on purpose. 42-year-old Ronnie Dean Stout II is now behind bars. The two-time felon was allegedly seen pushing a flaming car into a gully on Wednesday afternoon. The car then went down the embankment and burned completely, causing the park fire. He's set to be arraigned in court on Monday. At nearly 540 square miles, the fire is about half the size of Rhode Island. It's now the 7th largest fire in California's history. ABC 10's Luke Cleary spent the day on the fire lines and also stopped by Paradise, where the town is under an evacuation warning. Now, Luke, I was on Highway 32 yesterday. CAL FIRE really taking a stand there. How's it looking today?
I'm standing along Highway 32 just north of Forest Ranch, and while the head of the fire is actually burning many miles to the north, as you can see over here, the flanks of the fire remain incredibly active. We have CAL FIRE crews here putting water on this directly. They're trying to hold this control line and prevent the fire from continuing to spread. The sheer size and speed of the park fire is overwhelming. After it destroyed more than 130 buildings, including homes, crews are hoping to keep Highway 32 the eastern boundary of the massive fire. The Highway 32 control line is holding.
That is correct. Yep. And we have crews in there today ensuring it continues to hold, and that they're doing aggressive mop-up around the structures.
On the other side of that control line, the smoke plume can be seen in the distance from newly constructed homes in Paradise. What was going through your mind as you looked at that?
Disbelief that it could happen again.
Elliot Preston and his family lost everything in the Camp Fire in 2018. That fire destroyed the town and took 85 lives. These photos are from their harrowing escape through bumper-to-bumper traffic and of the home that was destroyed.
The PTSD is real.
There's not an overall sense of panic here throughout the town of Paradise. For instance, we've seen people coming and going from the local hardware store. Although I talked to one couple who said that they would be leaving tonight, not taking any chances. They didn't want to talk on camera because of everything that they've been through. Many residents here are like Elliot, prepared and ready to leave at a moment's notice. And now, his thoughts turn to those whose lives were derailed by the park fire.
I wouldn't wish it on anybody. My worst enemy, I wouldn't wish what's happening to those people who've lost their homes and are now displaced.
As the park fire continues to burn into new terrain and as fire crews try to hold these fire lines, it could be some time before the evacuation orders are lifted and people are able to return to their homes. Reporting in Butte County, Luke Cleary, ABC 10.
Luke, that sound from Paradise residents really tugging at our heartstrings there. Let's get things straight over to meteorologist Carly Gomez. Carly, the smoke, really the main talker from this fire.
Yeah, we're still seeing some plumes of smoke right here off Bald Mountain, but take a look at all the other areas and several cameras we've been really tracking here. Most of it is now widespread smoke over Northern California, of course, causing concerns for that air quality. Now, as we get a closer look at the park fire's growth, we're now getting lighter winds coming in from the south. These winds have been anywhere from about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and occasionally into the evening hours, we've seen a little boost up to 12 to 13 mile per hour wind gusts. Otherwise, the direction still is to the north from the south, but uphill terrain still is tough for firefighters to battle the blaze, even if the flames aren't getting quite as high now because those winds have slowed. Now, humidity is improved dramatically. We've seen single-digit humidity starting from Wednesday into Thursday to now 25 to 40% relative humidity. And just take a look out there, 35% Oroville, very similar to what they're seeing up there near the park fire, 51% humidity here in Sacramento. I mean, these numbers, wonderful improvements from when we usually see just earlier in this month alone. We're down into 5 to 10% humidity, very dry out there. Current winds about 10 miles per hour for the valley. Now up to about 15 to 20 from Fairfield down to Stockton right now. And we have a little bit of a pickup further north, but not huge. The biggest pickups through the Delta now. And you are looking at 10 mile per hour winds mostly there near the park fire into tonight. Right now in the Big Mountain backyard, 72 degrees. Can you believe how much cooler it is than just 24 hours ago? We've seen as much as a 24-hour temperature change. Right now, we're seeing 20-degree cooler temperatures in the valley than just yesterday. We'll talk more about this cool down coming up.